Two of my buddies, Matt and John, have both turned their passion for fishing into careers. Both John and Matt used to guide at the Togiak River Lodge. Today, Matt is the marketing director with Benchmade Knives, and John has continued his career as a professional fishing guide.
So I was first time here at Togiak River Lodge in 2006. I spent some of the silver season here and then came back in 2007 for kings and silvers as a fishing guide. This is a really special place to me, and I don't know if it's necessarily like a coming of age story perhaps, but it's certainly one of the best summers of my life. John and I had been fishing together for quite some time, and he knew when the lodge owner asked him if they had anybody that would want to come up and fill in that I would be a good choice. I think, you know, selfishly for John, obviously he, I think, was hoping to get me up there to come fishing with him too. John went on, you know, John's a professional fishing guide now also, and I've gone on to more of the business world, but in the sporting equipment side, obviously. And this really, for us, for John, it was his first professional fishing experience too, and we both have stayed in the industry.
In fact, although this trip is purely for fun, it's also an opportunity for Matt to field test some of Benchmade's prototypes in an environment where good gear counts.
Gear performance is absolutely a critical element when we're developing product to understand exactly why we're putting an element into it that we might be, why a fillet knife is, you know, 8 inches for king salmon as opposed to 6 inches, you know, or why you might want a gut hook that folds out of the back, or even how that could translate into, you know, cutting braided fishing line. There's so many different tactics, you know, and one person obviously can't explore them all or understand every single one of them, but having been in the field and dealing with bad gear and dealing with good gear really does ingrain a level of understanding that you can inject into products if you pay attention to it, that takes it beyond just the field and definitely beyond just the test and evaluation R&D lab.
So what I do on these here is I just feather this back. So this is a little bit different than a conventional fillet. On this you got all the rib bones out of it. So all of this will now come out. Cool thing about this is now all the belly meat's attached. Now if I want to just lay the whole thing on a grill, you got a big grill, you got a big party, you just do the whole thing, you got all your belly meat here, so that's kind of cool.